The Havamal, or Songs of the High One, is a legendary collection of wisdom advice straight from Odin, the god of knowledge, poetry, and war. This isn't just a list of rules or pretty words. It is a gritty, unforgettable journey. Through Odin's words, we're taking to the heart of what it means to live with courage, honor, and courage. But don't expect all answers handed to you. The Allfather, a god known for his sacrifices and secrets, leaves plenty for us to puzzle over. This is the Havamal, and this is how the heathen. In the opening verses, Odin offers down-to-earth advice. He talks about the importance of a warm fire, loyal friends, and a full stomach. Life, he says, is about survival, but also about the reputation you build. To live wisely, choose friends carefully, guard your honor, and trust no one blindly. It's clear he's learned these lessons the hard way. The god who sacrificed an eye for wisdom knows the cost of knowledge, and he hints that the world is full of dangers, even for the wise. Odin's path to wisdom wasn't handed to him. He speaks of his sacrifice at Yggdrasil, the mighty world tree. He hung there, pierced by his own spear, for 9 long nights, and no one came to save him. He did this to understand the runes, symbols of deep power and insight. The agony he endured was unimaginable, yet he emerged with the runes in hand and a warning on his lips. He's telling us wisdom doesn't come cheap. The search for knowledge can break even the strongest. By the way, if this kind of storytelling speaks to you, check out the Modern Havamal, written by me, Jason Savage. It brings Odin's ancient wisdom into today's world, raw and real. And every purchase sports American Heathens, my documentary capturing Norse paganism across America. Click the link in the description down below to get your copy today. In the Havamal, Odin also shares insights on love, friendship, and betrayal. He talks about the risks of infatuation, how it blinds even the wisest. He's been there too, caught up, taking in, and sometimes fooled. His words ring true today, showing us that even gods can fall into traps of trust and longing. There's a vulnerability in his tone, a reminder that love, for all its beauty, also comes with pain. One verse paints a picture of the fool who, like a goat, thinks himself brave, unaware of the dangers around him. The Allfather knows that wisdom is as much about knowing when to laugh at ourselves as it is about grand lessons. Towards the end, Odin's advice grows darker and more mysterious. He reveals ancient spells and chants, powerful enough to heal wounds, calm storms, or even summon the dead. These are not for the faint-hearted. They're secrets of the universe, reserved for those daring enough to wield them. Odin, the god of wisdom, shows us that there's a line between curiosity and danger.
Stepping into a grand hall for a feast, the fire crackles, warmth radiates, and the smell of roasted meat fills the air. But Odin, the High One himself, has a warning for you. Don't just charge into the hall without a thought. Look around. Scan the room and the faces. Know your surroundings and spot the exits. It doesn't matter if the night feels friendly or if that alluring stranger has caught your eye. Danger can lurk in the corners. And Odin isn't just being cautious. He's saying, be clever and always keep your wits about you. The wise traveler knows that a quick look over the shoulder now and then can make all the difference between a safe return and a fool's misstep. As the feast goes on, Odin gives us more golden nuggets of wisdom. Be a good guest, he says. Don't overstay your welcome. Nothing sours friendship faster than a guest who eats all the food, trains all the drink, and never leaves. Friendship itself, Odin reminds us, is like a flame. It needs the right amount of air and care to burn strong. Neglect it and it will sputter, but smother it and it will die out. A true friend is one who stands by your side, not just during the easy days, but on the hard roads as well. And in every bit of advice, there's that sly Norse humor, a reminder that life is hard, sometimes absurd, and always worth laughing at. Picture Odin in a shadowed grove, pulling aside a young warrior named Lord Fafnir. a student ready to learn the ways of the world. Odin's voice is low, his words veiled in mystery. But Lord Fafnir hangs on every word, for this isn't everyday wisdom. Be slow to anger, Odin warns. Anyone can throw a punch, but it takes real strength to hold back. Let others be fools, let them rage. You stand calm and unyielding. It's advice for those who would walk the path of wisdom, who know that a hot temper often brings only regret. Odin recounts the story of the mead of poetry, always one for adventure and trickery. The All-Father sets out to steal this enchanted brew that grants poetic inspiration. His journey is one of cunning and disguise. He seduces the daughter of a giant, spending 3 nights with her, earning her trust just enough to steal the mead. As he escapes in the form of an eagle, a chase ensues, and he barely makes it back to Asgard with the precious drink. Some of the mead spills along the way, and so Odin's gift to humanity, poetry itself, scatters across the world in both pure and not so pure form. Then Odin leans in, whispering a darker truth. Don't let your thoughts run wild, or your secrets spill out easily. Trust is a precious thing. And just as there are those who will stand by you, there are those who will seize your secrets and twist them against you. Lord Fafnir nods, knowing these words are not only advice, but armor. Odin is teaching him how to protect his heart, how to think carefully, and how to live with a healthy dose of caution. It's not paranoia, it's survival, painted in Odin's own clever way. In the final, most mystical part of the Havamal, we find Odin on a journey of unimaginable pain and power. The All-Father himself hanging from Yggdrasil, the great world tree, for 9 long nights, wounded by his own spear, and offered up in sacrifice, not to anyone else, but to himself. His eyes are sharp, his mind focused, his spirit willing to endure any torment for the sake of knowledge. And at the end of his trial, he sees them, the runes, symbols of ancient wisdom floating in the void. Powerful and silent, he reaches out and they're his. They are not merely letters, they are keys to the mysteries of existence. And Odin has earned each one through pain and persistence. The runes come to spells, charms of unimaginable might, each one a tool, a weapon, a shield. With one spell, Odin can calm a storm. With another, he can make his enemies forget their own names. The power in these charms is almost playful. One even turns back curses with the flick of a wrist. But these spells aren't just about Odin's triumph, they're lessons. They remind us of what a person can become when they're willing to sacrifice and endure for wisdom. Odin's journey, his pain, and his rewards stand as a testament. Sometimes the hardest paths lead to the deepest truths.
As the Havamal comes to a close, we're left with a strange, haunting feeling. Odin's words have drawn us into this world, and yet he leaves us with more questions than answers. The All-Father hints at mysteries that may be beyond our reach as mortals, reminding us that wisdom is a road filled with shadows and sacrifice. The Havamal shows us that life's deepest truths often come with a cost. Odin's journey is a warning and an invitation, daring us to seek knowledge, but reminding us to be wary of its price. And if you enjoyed this dive into Norse wisdom, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to keep exploring the path with me. And check out this video to dig even deeper into Norse paganism. And until next time, stay fucking savage.